Did I hit the button? Hold on. Good evening, class. Ah! Okay, it worked. It worked. We're good. Why did it not show me the change? What's going on? Broke everything. Alright, anyway. Good evening, class. How are we doing? Jesus Christ, my shirt already, guys. Hello. Let's see here. Toby, thank you for checking out Pissing Other People's Pants, a guide to advanced uses wizardry from the class library. Val, thank you for checking out The Sloth, Nature's Perfect Killing Machine from the class library. Nerd. Yeah, true. Blue, thank you for checking out Guy Fieri, Ultimate Cryptid from the class library. Welcome back, guys. I don't know how late I'm going to go tonight. I am kind of brain blanked. The last couple weeks I've been a lot, and then not having internet last night until after I was in bed. So, we'll see what we can do. But welcome in, guys. How are we doing? So we're gonna paint some battle mechs tonight, mostly because it's what's here, and I don't have the brain power to work on anything else at the moment. But yeah, with everything going on lately and having to cancel so much and stuff, I did want to cancel again, but I am mentally drained. Like, nothing's really wrong, just it has been a lot. So, but yeah, how are you guys doing? Tomorrow night, I've actually been debating mental wear and tear. Mental wear and tear should be my band name. Like, doing good, playing Wonders of Sodar. How is it? How is it, Toby? I started reading the I don't know. I don't know if you saw the video. I should put that on TikTok. I haven't yet. Oh, that's one up. There we go. It's tickling the train. Nice. Tired and drained as well. Been listening to Toby play new train game. The correct answer, Crow, is does it chew or does it chew? Or does it in fact choo-choo? Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw Tired and Drained because of listening to Toby. My guy, you guys are getting married. Get ready for that. I'm sure Lunecra is exhausted with my ass all the time. I'm not going to speak for her, but I've seen the look she gives me. Debating that. What do you do? Next move, what? Anyway, I'm probably not going to be here till late tomorrow. I've been thinking about it. Wednesday I might start taking, I might come back and do like a quick, just like blab around, maybe, you know, show you guys the Gundam card game or something, stream on Wednesday nights, or, you know, quick stuff. But I've been going to the store to play Gundam and stuff, and there's a crew that plays Battletech late, and since I haven't been going up to miniature nights on Thursdays for the last year, I figure I might do that instead. I don't know yet, or I might just do it like every other week or something. I've been thinking about that. So, Helldivers 2. So funny you should actually mention that. I was actually gonna say, so I posted that video with the cuck breakfast nook from my work trip. The book Visceral finally got me to read the Red Rising series, and the main character's first job is a Helldiver. And it's not like it's funny because it came out before the first Helldivers game came out, but he's literally like a guy who rides a giant drill in a mining colony. So, Celestial, what's up, my guy? Changelings, I can sleep with whoever I want, whenever I want for the class library. Welcome in, hey. But yeah, I've been also like diehard blowing through this book so much that I killed the first book. I bought the first two books because like I was starting to listen to the audiobook, but the narrator does a really good job with the characters, but he's got a really thick accent, and I was struggling to understand some of the words. So which I don't normally have that issue, but I went and bought the first two books, and then I finished the first book and went and bought the other four. So I've been reading those. What's up, Gray? But yeah, we're back. I got a cough from my work trip because it was 30 degrees here, and I didn't bring a jacket because the day we left it was 60 degrees and it was supposed to be warmer, and then it suddenly became 30 degrees and snowed. But so I was down there in a t-shirt, and I went on a foraging mission late at night, trying to find an open snack area in a ocean town in the middle of off season. So you may have done. What did you do, Gray? Deus, thank you for checking out the Anus, a guide to using your prison wallet from the class library. Gray, thank you for checking out Connect 4, how to start a human centipede from the class library. You bought. You drank blood in what capacity, Deus? Because there's a lot that could mean. But yeah, no, so I've been reading the Red Rising series. It is fucking fantastic. I highly recommend it if no one has. I'm like 3/4 of the way done book 2 just because I haven't had time to read the last couple days. I mean, I read pretty much last night. That's what I did instead of being here, because I couldn't be here. But otherwise. Vampire bar. Wait, was it actual blood? Because I know, like, sometimes they'll do, like, pig's blood and mix it with, like, alcohol and stuff. There is a vampire bar in... Fuck, where was that? I think it was Delaware. This was back when I was in college. We took a day trip up to, I think it was either Wilmington or Philadelphia, because we took day trips to both. But it might have been a Philly thing. There was a vampire bar where it was pig's blood that had been filtered, and they mixed it with vodka, and you had to take it a shot real quick, because otherwise the blood would curdle. One of those drinks was nice. Whiny sangria that was supposed to be served. That's fucking fantastic. Yeah, it was really weird, Toby, but I had to try it. You may have bought the... Gray, I would hate to know how much that cost, dude. That is terrifying, my guy. Like, I was cornered by an old man and had that put on my hand today. That is a terrifying... Yeah, it's not something, though, Toby, that I would do again. I don't, like, even despite the fact that I grew up in a hunting family and all that, and being half native, I don't like blood sausage or any of that kind of stuff. But I had to try it just to, like, that's my rule. I will know I don't like something, but I will buy, I will know I won't like something, but I will at least try it, given the chance, just because I've been proven wrong in the past. So that's my rule of thumb. But I did not like that. I really did not like that. Could have bought 10 of you. My guy. Holy shit. One day I aspire to have that level of disposable income. Odie, thank you for checking out Number Go Up, an in-depth study of cookie clicker addiction for the class library. Oh, I don't know if I told you guys, I also got a new 3D printer. I think we were talking about that last time, I can't remember. It's actually printing terrain right now. Hold on, I can grab the terrain I printed. Someone at my local gaming store is paying me to print these for her. Hold on. Ray, you might actually recognize these. You've been around a while. These are recreations of some old out-of-print Games Workshop bunker terrains. And it's the Fat Boy and the Tall Man. This is the Fat Boy, and this is the part that connects to it. I'm printing 2 of each for her. So this is the Fat Boy done. It's starting the Tall Man right now. I've got, it's doing the first part of it right now. There's a couple spots that are a little messed up, but otherwise it looks really good. Yeah. So, still rip some CDs and metal. Hell yeah. That's the way to do it, though. Yeah, so. I mean, the spots that are messed up on both are messed up on both, so I assume that's just, like, the file. But, ding. I'll show you guys the other one once it's done. Oh shit, I should turn the music on. You probably do have to find the weird stuff here on. I'm sure of that, Deus. We should have 3D. It's not actually that bad. It does look great, Odie. You can ask Odie. I fought him about buying this bamboo for a while. Like, I was not going to buy a bamboo because I don't trust them not being open source. But they've put me in my place. My headset's dead. Dang. $700, my guy. Oh, let me turn the music down a little bit. 1 sec. Is that too low, Des? Oh, Des, good news. They rolled out an update where we can use YouTube, but I have to set up an API for it to work, and I just haven't had time to do it yet. But 700. Where are you gonna put 700 boxes, guy? Like, Gray, my guy. Yeah, because I turned it up a little bit. Gray, you should tell him how many Dark Angels you have, dude. Gray is trying to make a Heresy-era Dark Angels Legion, Toby. Load-bearing Gray Wall? Yeah, well, I have one of those. I have one of those, and Gray makes me look positively like, you know, sane when it comes to my backlog. Oh, so we also cleaned out the space that the gaming table will go in once I can afford to grab it. So that's gonna be moving ahead soon. Do it, Gray. Do it. Look, worst case scenario, I die. Best case scenario, you prove I'm a Highlander, and I'm gonna go do something really fucking funny. Yeah, so once, worst case scenario, I think Christmas time next year, if I don't manage to get it before then, Christmas time next year, we should be able to get the gaming table. So, since I had to replace the water heater, that once again put it back on the back burner. It's more disturbing you're 376,000 Mark 6. Wait, what's more disturbing than that? Who have I not prepped yet? And Genocide. Oh, hell yeah. That's a fucking great picture, dude. Every one of my desktop backgrounds currently is some version of Mecha. The PC we built after Mouse Computer is a GM firing down a you've seen it. You guys have seen it. The Mouse Computer, the one I use now that's my stream sender, is the Crossbone X3 picture that I use as a game mat for Gundam. Happy birthday, Wonton. Was Wonton the one chasing me around last time I was at your house? That I am from before, watching you as you leave. He was Ichi? Okay, I couldn't remember. You are not properly shaded yet. Did I not shade any of these? Hold the fuck up. It's the fire dying as you dig through the ditches and burn through the witches and the back. Fuck it. We'll deal with these guys now. I'll deal with those guys afterwards. Witches inside. Drag you along. Do it, baby. Do it. Do it, baby. Ichi can't fly. Nah, yeah, it was the one that could. One of the ones that could fly. She couldn't fly very far, but she could. I can't remember which one it was. For those that don't know, Odeon rescues pigeons. Yeah, I fucking love this song, guys. Rob Zombie was a voice of my childhood. Which one? Which one, Gray? Oh, also, because allocations have been really fucking weird for my local store, Lunecra let me pre-order all of the initial releases of Gundam Assemble. So, I ordered most of them from Gundam Planet. When they arrive, we'll be doing that immediately. The only one I did not get was the basic starter set, because they were sold out. And I assume I'll be able to snatch one of those locally. It's the $40 one. But I everything else is pre-ordered and paid for. So that's we won't have to worry about hunting those down once that drops. Jesus Christ, man. Oh, Odie, like, you can't just borrow my shit to play. Ditches and burn through the witches and slam the back of my Dracula. What the fuck is this color? Where are you? I need you. You here? No, that's Trader Green. Troll Blood. There it is. Right in front of my fucking face, that's why. Just gonna be 3 mobile workers. You bought them last year? You forgot about them? Jesus, dude. God, I dream of being able to do stuff like that. I do. If I ever become rich, that's like my order of operations is all of my friends won't have any more bills anymore, other than like static upkeep bills. Like, I'm not, you're sorry guys, like, I might take care of your cell bill for like a week or two, but like, or a month, but like, I'm not just gonna outright pay it. Spotify currently, there is a YouTube API thing I have to set up. I have not had time to do yet, bro. They just rolled it out though. I got to look into actually how to do it. Yeah. Well, it also helps that most of those songs I think are on my my playlist, so it doesn't have to look very far for them. You down to pieces, leave you lost without me. Whatever it takes just to win this. If I could break the silence. But yeah, it's, all my friends, no one has to worry about like their like houses or anything anymore. Set them all up, get that all sorted out, and then the very next thing is all of the miniatures I've ever wanted a Titan, a fucking mech-sized leopard dropship. Why are you hard? I did finally watch the 1 hour playthrough. It's very Marvel Crisis Protocol-y, which I appreciate, considering I own every Marvel Crisis Protocol model that exists. Although I haven't played the game in like a year. Oh yeah, Magnolia Park, fuck yeah. One of those, getting one of those bill warehouses. Don't they sell those like the like container homes like on Amazon or something? Like I know there's companies you can get them for like $40K. The ones that are literally built out of sea containers, you just unravel them when they get to your house or your property. I mean, don't give Bezos the money if you can find it elsewhere, but like, yeah. I told Lunecra one time that if we ever managed to buy a like bigger property, that I would probably get one of those as a office. Why are you reenacting the Battle of Talaran? The ones I'm talking about specifically, the ones that are like they're literally made out of sea containers and they unfold. Like they're not like tiny homes. That's true. I don't know, part of me wants them to be like a multiple room kind of situation though. More I need room to put it, because like we don't have room on our actual property. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I think you said something about Guard Regiment when you first mentioned it to me too, Gray. I just can't remember what it was. I think I was more shocked at the term 200 Bane Blades. My thing is, like, will you have time to get all this stuff done? Like, 200 Bane Blades, 7,000 bikes, like, my guy. Get a mansion? I can't afford a mansion, Beast. I kind of want to do, like, bright red on the shoulder guards, but, like, this is supposed to be a stealth mech, which almost makes me want to do it more, because it would be funny. I did not know about the 1,175 Thunderhawks. Jesus Christ. Lights out. I really like their song they did with Vana, Toby. Or, bro. Hello.
I don't know. I think they might be messing with that line outside, just in case anything goes wonky.
By the way, there's a power line down still from the storm right outside our house, so if anything happens and I disappear, the house exploded. The house exploded.
There's just a flashing vehicle truck there. I don't know if they're trying to deal with it.
Power company?
I'm not sure. I didn't quite see. I saw them go that way, and they backed up to actually approach it from the correct direction and stare at it. But it's just one person. I think they might just be scouting it to figure out the solution.
Just a dude out there just lassoing a power line back up.
They're not in a vehicle to go up there. It looks like they're just scouting it out.
Yeah, so he's just gonna like whip it around his head and throw that shit back into place.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, they're doing it. It's that game you've been playing. Enfield. They're Enfield again, you know.
But just in case at some point anything goes weird, it's probably because there's a line, and I'm assuming it's beyond our point, or else we have issues
still be down. Yeah.
Yeah, but in case they do something and it causes a blip or something.
Yeah. Well, I didn't even take a look, but the wire didn't look like electric. It might be a fiber line.
But that's what I wasn't sure what it was. I was like, I don't think it's electric. Cause I don't think they would have left it down as long as they have. They've left it unattended a couple of times.
We do aerial fiber here until it goes into a house. So.
Because I know that they've had to replace the fiber line in the house.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm not exactly sure what kind of wire that is, but if they end up poking something else in the process, and even if it is internet, if they slice it to the other one, it still doesn't.
More than an interruption. So our internet again.
Yeah. I'm just saying, it depends on how they go about doing the thing.
Unless that's just the line from left over.
It looks like it's the line like that going from us to next.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Crow says hi. And Gray has ordered, was it 7,000 boxes, Gray? 700? Oh, she's here. She's here, Gray. She saw.
Yeah, I'm kind of embarrassed.
Children, yeah. Fair.
Yeah, so snack time.
Fair. You painted so remember my subathon, anyone that donated 25 subs? I can't remember. I don't remember. Anyway, they get to choose how I 7,000 bikes, that's what the 7,000 was. They get to tell me how to paint an orc. Blue wants me to paint a purple orc, Gray, so I'm trying to figure out how I should paint an invisible orc. No exploding, I can't promise. Doing infinite money, I wouldn't say there would probably be signs. just fucking Day is hovering behind us like on a fucking little chaise couch. I couldn't think of the fucking name. I came in on vast money, I pay off all my family aside from the one fucker debt. Retire mom. Yeah, if I had a shitload of money, my dad would have all his bills paid off. Fuck my mom. My grandmother and my aunt would have all of her bills paid off. Both of my grandmothers, all three of my grandmothers, they're still alive. And all my friends would have all their stuff paid off, and then I would actually probably buy a big farm compound and make we would M. Night Shyamalan the village it, but with an internet connection. 3D printed cardboard box. That's brilliant, Odie. But I think I have to actually try to figure out how to paint and Wait, I have an idea. I need to look into this. I need to check something. I have an idea. I need to see how I will do it though. Think money, you think it'll always be the same? Yeah. It doesn't take much to keep you happy though. Now you see, Toby, the orc has to be invisible though. I have to think about it, because I need to see if I can get like an orc outfit that I can like hang from certain things, and then like have an orc that's painting itself purple, so like part green and then the purple, and then it just goes into nothing, and it'd just be orc infiltration specialist. Play into the meme. I do have a resin printer, that's true. I need to find an orc though. I'll be your idol. I do actually have a resin printer, I just gotta find that file. I do actually have clear resin right now, that's true. What this purple grape you speak of, Umi? Only green and black grape. Have fun, Odie. Rooster fight. I need to watch it. I need to show it to Lunecra. I know when I read the first chapter that day when I was sitting there with you, it was funny as fuck. Beautiful. I think I read up to when he meets the toucan is I think where I read up to, which isn't very far, but it's so beautiful. Part of me kind of wants to go stare at the guy working on the line. Just like walk out there, and you know the scene from Dodgeball where they're doing the thing, and it's just the redneck guy standing there with his big lifted truck. Just walk out there and do that, just like rubbing my stomach and staring at him. Get in there all nice and deep, like. Fuck. Just make it real weird. Yeah, I was talking to Zaku about this. Like, I could never be a supervillain, like a true supervillain. I would be a super nuisance. Because I would just do shit like that with my superpowers. Just make people uncomfortable. Or like nonsensical shit. I wouldn't want to be like truthfully evil. Actually, what I dream of being is the nonsensical jackass supervillain that's like insanely powerful, but people are like trying to, make sure that they never give him a reason to go off the wall. That's what I would really like to be. Prof will exist under every bridge in the world and demand his troll toll, or else lead the... Yeah, exactly. You gotta pay the troll toll. Like, the League of Evil approaches me and it's like, join us. And I'd be like, nah, man, I gotta spray mustard from this overpass. But you could rule the world. Yeah, but I want to spray mustard from this overpass. What do you mean you lit fire to an orphanage in my place? Call up the villa, or call up the hero that I regularly, deal with. Hey, man, I'm gonna deliver something to your doorstep in, 5 minutes. Do me a favor and look the other way. Answer me these riddle 3s, and mayhap you can cross. Fail, a troll, eat your kidneys. But then it's like, the person fails, and instead of actually eating their kidneys, I just, pull out a can of kidney beans, hand it to them, and then snatch it back from them, and, crack them open and start eating them. Yes, your kidneys. Just be a fucking early 2000s internet meme of a supervillain. Because, the fucking things I would ask would be, either really nonsensical shit, or, what year did the French Revolution start?
How did this can of kidney beans appear in my back pocket? I'm not even wearing pants.
How dare you be Winnie the Pooh in it in my city? God, I haven't heard this, I haven't heard this much System of a Down in a while. I'd see whereas probably wouldn't do much with them unless... I mean, yeah, well, I've been over, my... Okay, that's it. We've talked about this before. You guys know, my top 3 superpowers are shapeshifting, chronokinesis, and cryokinesis. Those are the 3 things I would want to be able to do. And, honestly, cryokinesis is the weakest of the 3, and that's ice control. But, Iceman's an Omega-level mutant still, guys. The fuck is this? Oh, Memphis May Fire. Oh, hell yeah. Are you home now, Des? From here. Yes, hell yeah. Super Read, Super Strength, Mind Read. Really? One of those things is not like the other 2. What up, Aspect? Now, so shapeshifting, because I just generally am unhappy with my physical form and will... And I wish I could change, what I dislike at a moment's notice. But also, as I've said many a time, I would not use that for good. Zaku would wake up in the middle of the night, and there would just be a biblically accurate angel in the room with my voice going, "Be not afraid!" and, tickle his, chest or something and disappear. Because I'd turn into a rat and run away. But, that's the thing, is you can mentally fuck with people with shape-shifting. I would do that I would do that with most of my friends, though. There's a few friends I would not do that, because, one of my friends decided to stop being afraid of the dark by deciding he's gonna fuck anything in the dark. So, you know... Yeah, exactly. Be a horse in places that horses can't do it. Chronokinesis, time control and manipulation. That's cool. I'm gonna stop time. You're really, really annoying me. I'm gonna stop time and I'm gonna put you in an embarrassing ass situation. Or put you in an embarrassing ass pose. Or your pants will suddenly fall down. You know? Also, man, Best Buy's really overcharging for this game. Freeze time, walk out with it. There's a there was a text post that made the rounds a few years ago where I was talking about superpowers, and it's like a group of heroes. It's like 5 people with radically different powers, but they're all just speedsters trying to pass their powers off as like other things. So like the dude has telekinesis and is known to beat the shit out of people from a range, but he's really just super fast. So he runs up, beats the fuck out of it, and runs back before anyone notices. Or the person who can teleport is really just running really fast. The person who can stop time is really just running. What if time stop required you to be a vampire to get any kind of usable duration? Whatever. I would rather be a lycanthrope than a vampire, to be honest, mostly just because, like, I don't like being... I might like being out at night most often, but, like, I would still like the option to go out during the day if need be. I would shout Zorodo every time, though. I would definitely be Dio if I need to. What's up, Sock? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, super speed is legit. I will give you that one. Like, if you follow the DC universe, no one does more bullshit than the Flashes. Like, the Flashes get up to the most just asinine shit in the entire franchise. Excuse me. So you just want to be Atlantean, bro. Dance, fucker, dance, never a chance. That is the wrong green. Trusted seas with a fella. Love is in a good disguise. Fish! Full permission at a time. Stop my way into the room with. Just because you want me to give you a stone mask, isn't it, Deus? Look, no, Deus. That's the thing, is if I did that, though, I wouldn't want to be Dio. Like, yeah, bring you the stone mask, fine, whatever. But I would want the Pillar Man song to play every time I unfreeze time. Yeah, boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. It was me, Barry! It was one of my favorite memes, Sock. Are you such an incredible level of hater that you go back in time to literally become the monster in your arch enemy's closet? Like, fucking Eobard Thane? No, Thrawn is the guy from Star Wars. Eobard Thane is, like, such a just class level hater. Just Omega class level hater. Every bad thing that's ever happened to your life was me, Barry. Suck it up, nerd. One of the NPCs in the Inferno Match, when I just commonly Pillar Man and also emulates it. That's fucking amazing. Can't the, God damn it, I can't remember their names. I want to call them Necrotex, but that's Warhammer. Can't the techie vampire clan, like, doesn't they have magic that, like, emulates stuff like that, though? You could get them to, like, play the song. I'm completely blanking on their fucking clan name. It's the techie ones. Necrotechs are the techie vampires from Warhammer Fantasy. Danish kid. We were talking about that Danish kid show with the Pillar Man. We're talking about JoJo. We were talking about JoJo Sock. Guys of Russia, he just fucking does. That's even better. I'll have to look and get back to you, Days. There's a vampire clan. You gotta remember, I've never played Vampire the Masquerade, but I've read up on it a lot. There's a vampire clan that specializes in mixing like magic and technology, and I can't remember what they're called. Sock, what is the show called? Apparently, I sing the Pillar Man theme song as one of my random scared noises. Amazing. Weirdest shit you ever saw. I mean, that's a pretty high bar for me, but like I'm intrigued now. Tell me I'm a bad man. Tell me I'm a bad man. Tell me I'm a bad man. I'll read it and then let me finish with this part of the Exterminator here. Show pictures, but I got John Dillerman. Think of a guy with an infinite fucking what? Oh, how'd the Battletech game go? It went really good actually. We there wasn't enough people to for me to help with the op force, so I ended up actually helping the assaulting side. And we it basically came down to me and the line dev that games with us. Running up. He actually ended the game because we had to assault a castle that was holding a pirate force and assassinate the pirate leader to win the game. But the pirate leader and the pirate force was staring us down with out-taunting us by like almost 5 times. So the line dev that after we made sure everyone understood how the game played and everything, because it's all but myself, the line dev, my buddy who was running the op 4, and the one other guy were brand new to the game, which was what we kind of planned the whole thing for, was to teach them. So once we knew that they knew what was going on, we basically beelined the opposing force, him and I was taking like long-range pot shots because my mechs were slow, but they were brawly, and he had a lot of really heavy, hard-hitting light mechs. So we managed to blow the wall apart, kill 2 of their big mechs. He rushed his mechs behind the King Crab that the commander was in, and I hit in 2 long-range moves, and he completely aced him with a bunch of back shots. It was really fun though. It was like a 5-hour game total. They'll probably die if they fight him. Fair. He has 4 dots in strength, 4 dots in potence, as well as. Why would they fight him? Is he actually evil? No, Sock, I'm not surprised by that. It's weird, but like I know a lot of what I know about like the couple people I know that are Dutch, that like, or their parents or something immigrated. That sounds very much up their alley. They're just Finnish people with alcohol. Fair. Like that area, like the Danes, the Dutch, like all that, like that. Just every person I've met from there is like that. Every person I've met in real life, I should say. What's up, Genesis? Where is my silver? Oh wait, my pig iron was bad, wasn't it? I think I threw it out. I think I finally went through that, so I bought you. The Emotes of Shadow is fucking amazing, Sock. He's not evil, but it's like 2 a.m. and they're going to bed, several hours of darkness left. They don't catch bears. Ooh. It's going. I'm honestly a little tired, but it's going. working on my exterminator right now. Yeah, no, the Emotes of Shadow is fucking great, Sock. That's another one of the I have an immense soft spot for shows where the main character is just it does not disguise who they are at all. Like, he is just an absolute psychopath from beginning to end. And like one of my favorite scenes from the Emotes of Shadow is early on where he's like, I'll make it look like I know what's going on. And he throws the knife into the map. And he's like, that's where the cult is. And, like, he made everything up, but it all turns out to be entirely true. Because it's just, it's so fucking funny to me. I couldn't learn the most powerful spell in the world, so I decided to become the most powerful spell in the world. I am atomic. I turned myself into a nuclear bomb. Just finished the first season, I don't get it. He wants to just ore farm and because to him it's still a game. He doesn't. That's the thing. He is legitimately insane. Like, if you read the manga or the web novels, or not web novels, the serial novels, he is legitimately a sociopath. He just wants to be a good sociopath. Seems harsh. Players are 1, the only surviving witness to a mass grade breach. 2, 15 generation cat of trash. Fair. Which one is Siege? Oh, you already have a bop. Okay. Oh, this is a smart shuffle. Okay. I'm like, did someone request this, or? What am I painting? I'm painting battle mechs. Give me a sec, I'll show you this one. This is an exterminator. It is a heavy headhunter mech. If you play in Star League era, it actually has stealth armor. It has what's called a chameleon light polarization system that allows it to legitimately disappear from the visual spectrum. How a 60-ton, 17-meter tall war machine does that, we don't talk about, because, like, that's just crazy talk. What do you mean you want science in our science fiction? Siege is the big, strong, dumbass, and Mateo. That's fair. Yeah, actually, like I said, I've been very, very, like, brain blanky all day, and actually most of yesterday, too. And I was, like, messaging Blue before. I'm like, I don't know what I want to paint, because, like, I do still have that Conflict 47 stuff to paint a little bit of. But he's like, you still have Battle Max, right? I'm like, oh, yeah. I saw the title, I was like, oh, nice, some Shadow Government type shit, and they pulling the strings in the background, kind of disappointed. Yeah, no, that would have been a great show. That's, there are other shows like that, though. Have you... I'm trying to think some of the more political intrigue shows. Later parts of 86 are political intrigue. But you gotta get through racism in the anime first. I jokingly call it that because it is literally a retelling, basically, of World War II from a fantastical sci-fi setting world. And I adore it deeply. The main characters are the other people that are forced into basically being mecha pilots against like a autonomous threat. And then they escape the evil place and become a special forces strike force after they leave. But it is a very good series, and I highly recommend it. It is sad, but in the good way. They make you care about every character. If you read the novels, they make you care about every character. The anime does skip some parts. Remind me of 3 heavy weapon squads and military and combat. Yeah. I have a ton of Blood Angels to paint still. Yeah, Genesis, this is... Let me see if... This here is an exterminator. No, it's itchy. Sure way to bring the giant down. One foot on the devil's wing. Carol on me, sing it to me, dance for me, living dead girl. Carol on me, singing to me, dance for me, living dead girl. It's a really good anime to watch. I downloaded it, but I haven't watched it yet. I don't know anything about it. I'm really excited because I believe this coming season of Witch Hat Atelier starts. Oh yeah, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle cards have been a knockout success for Magic, which is honestly, I guess, good for them. Like, I am personally of the opinion they should not have done the things the way they did, but it's not as big as Final Fantasy, but it's bigger than Spider-Man and Avatar were. Avatar didn't do terrible, but what are you thinking about? Jack, hallucinate, other ring reads dollar bills. Creates another thing so beautiful, it'll make you kill. I always thought that kill should have been scream. That's living dead girl. The Spider-Man set is so bad that Costco is letting the collector's edition boxes go for $5 a piece, Toby. I can tell you the web knowledge is... Holy shit, yeah. Oh, my friendly gaming store, that's other than what the TMT stuff sold out like immediately. I don't know about the other store in the area, but I know the one I normally go to. Tell me what to do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Life living hell. Although we have next week the new Gundam starter comes out, and then it's April 26th, I think. What's that Friday? That last Friday of April. There's Mike. There it is. 24th. Should be the 24th is the next Gundam set. Because it's the last Friday in April. Yeah, I know a lot of people that are excited for Strixhaven. I'm still not allowed to play Magic, so... Not a lasso tough. All this but Arrive for the knife, keeper of the answer. Until then, put the money in the bin. Knife for the put the money. Using people suggest. Who suggested that is what I'm wondering, Lil. I should rephrase. I'm allowed to play Magic. I'm just not allowed to buy the cards. My friend who owns our local gaming store is legitimately terrified to sell me Magic cards on punishment of death from Lunecra. I made a joke about it, and he was like, "Give me your phone. I need to call your wife and tell you that I didn't let you buy them before she comes here." Exactly, Beast. I am allowed to play exactly one card game. I'm being attacked. She's here. We were talking about Magic. It's just funny. I just said I'm allowed to play exactly one card game, and I'm not allowed to play Magic on penalty of death, and you open the door like immediately afterwards. Oh.
The other thing dying today made me think, this has also been dying, and therefore I should probably... Apparently the newest Galaxy only came out on the 11th, 6 days ago.
Wait, really?
Yeah. I knew they were early in the year. I didn't realize... They announced the newest generation in February, but the actual release...
Yeah, but is it actually a new generation? It's just a new generation! The color has exactly one more syllable in it. It hasn't been terribly much in a while.
Yeah, they haven't had anything that's like been super advancing, but still. But it does have pretty colors. So
oh, you needed that one again. How much is it?
But right. Monthly would add on 25. Yours has 2 more payments left, so that would be fine. The main thing that I came down here for in the first place is to add that on the earbuds for the 15, but I'm not sure how I feel about them. They're a different shape thing.
Oh, they're Apple style.
Yeah, but not even quite the Apple style. The Apple style is still more than that.
I don't think they're comfortable, to be honest.
I don't know if they would be, and that's my concern. Like, if it gave me an easier way to be like, hey, could I, like,
That's up to you, love.
yeah. I also thought about getting larger storage on the phone. But, like, I see very good shit.
Shh.
I just need to spend time going through the 10,000 screenshots and actually reading them, you know?
Yeah, I purge the one folder periodically because it's just things that Vistral's constantly sending.
Yeah. Like, I just need to purge the photos and then delete games that I haven't played in years. So I haven't played games on the phone in years.
No, I just have a meme folder from Vissal's chat that's like I have to purge like once a month. I just saw the thing I wanted to fucking edge highlight, and now my brain blanked entirely staring at the model again. Fuck it. He's done.
Probably an edge.
No shit. He's done. It's fine. He'll live. I'll go back and fix it later if I figure out what it is. Into the box of the duns.
Texas.
Oh, how bad is it?
I was trying to figure out, because that's the connection key.
That's dumb as hell. Well, yeah, of course.
Yeah. I'm gonna look and see.
Which one should I work on next? Blood Asp? Technically got.
It had two guns on top that I could see easily
Technically has
from this
8.
angle.
It technically has.
But I could see from here, like that double gun.
Yes, those are Gauss rifles.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
The Gauss rifles.
The Gauss rifles?
The Gauss rifles. Oh, pew pew pew.
They do go pew pew pew. And people normally go die die die. Yes. Yeah, bleh. It's fine. Your phone has been dying. Get a new one.
Yeah. When we say my phone's dying, my phone is a 22, which means it is 4 years old. And one time recently, Prof had called me and was trying to ask me about things, but all I heard was the speaker is dying.
Yeah. People suggesting a live action stunt. That would be really cool, Blue. I need to watch season 2 still. Yeah, One Piece season 2 came out.
Yeah. It was the whole thing, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, we gotta watch it.
That's in it.
Perfect by design by Nate wants to bat. Hold on, did the song request actually go through Genesis? Hold on. Let me look. It did not load. Give me a sec. I'll refund that for you. Streamer side.
Normally it goes in order with
Was that the one you wanted, Genesis? Okay. Yeah, the song request thing is weird. I need to take that one away because it doesn't work right for some reason. Thank you. I like snickerdoodles. Excuse me. Snickerdoodles are my favorite kind of cookie. I love Reese's too. God, I haven't heard that song forever, Deus. Alright, let's see. Where do we want to put the blue? Oh, hey, Genesis, did you see what I did, the breakdown I gave you for, the challenge you had? So who challenged you for that, by the way? Out the blue in the fridge where all the food is? Child. Albert. So have you decided on what model you're going to use yet? Oh, Crim is a charge blade main. I understand it at a basic level. I am not good at it. Crim is a charge blade main. He would be able to explain it to you. Blue. Oh, my paint dried on my brush. I can do switch axe. Go kidnap him. You just go hold him hostage while he's streaming too. Crow nap him. Crow, I need you to turn on your murder for me. You know, the one thing I don't like about Gundam Assemble from what I've seen so far is there's no customization options. Kidnaps me to go to Mars. I've been reading Red Rising lately. I'm down. Let's go. I'm almost done Golden Sun, so... Gundam Assemble, the Gundam miniature game. The beta rules and stuff are out. I pre-ordered everything. Lunecra let me pre-order all of it. So once it comes out in October, we will be doing all of that for a couple streams. And then my friends at my game store want to do a full size with high grades. For cultural reasons. Yeah. Yeah, I'm in danger. Because I've never seen The Princess Bride all the way through in one sitting. I've seen the whole movie. I have seen the whole movie, but I've never seen it all the way through in one sitting. Unfortunately, Deus, I don't know any giant women that need pets currently. Night Beast! Thank you for hanging out. That is the wrong red. That is not my base red. That is my highlight red. Yeah, Blue, I don't even mouse and keyboard Monster Hunter. That is one of the few games I will actively admit that I play on controller. There's not many of them, but... But Deus, I don't use a controller on most third-person action games. How does that make you feel? I don't like the feel of a controller, Deus. I beat every Resident Evil game with mouse and keyboard. My controller's the exclusive property of Batman. Lives inside of me. Shit, sing on the TV. All the shit you put on your TV. Why is it so? Paint is too wet. I have to do a second layer of that, I think. This paint's too watery. Pornography. Chucking chicks inside of me. Kind of shit you get on your TV. Pornography. Chicks inside of me. Has Surge done anything recently? Like, I don't think I've seen Darren in anything recently either. Like, I know they weren't talking for a while. I'm not really up with my System of a Down lore at the moment. Reanimal Silk. Yeah, okay, I used a controller for Bug Game when I tried to play it. I do use a controller normally for platformers. I just don't play a lot of platformers. Victorious, victorious, marching forward. I like the implied story. I'm not a big fan of platformers, but I have liked what I've seen of the story. I just don't know a lot about it. In the desert, blowing up the sunshine. We feed a slice from the tablecloth. La la la, ooh, everybody's got. I'm curious. Blue. Was that directed at me or Deus? Good time. Dancing in the desert and of the sunshine. Where the fuck are you? Where the fuck are you? Where the fuck are you? Why do they always fight the war? Why do they always fight the war? Why do they fight the war? Why do they always fight the war? They always fight the war. Why do they always send the war? In the harness, our intentions have fleeting cries and oils. Christ be gone. You feed us lies from the table above. Someone I'll never meet. Yes, unfortunately it did. Thankfully, I am no longer driving a car that requires, premium gas, but still, it hurt my soul that my little hatchback took $30 in gas again. Why do they always send the ball? Yeah, I'll probably end early tonight because I am not braining super well and starting to get a headache. But I wanna finish up a lot of this real quick. So like I was saying, I don't know if I'm gonna stay at the store late tomorrow night or not. But I might, if I do stay late, maybe jump on and do a small, do that learn to play the Gundam card game stream I tried to do during my subathon that, you know, the website went down on us when Deus and I were trying to play. So Deus, if you want me to teach you how to play, maybe tomorrow. Kiki, thank you for checking out Living in Australia on Bridge Odyssey. How many Lorakian ejector seats were used? In what? In Battletech? You know, Alpha Strike, it doesn't really matter. Because in Alpha Strike, you're not, like, independently, controlling each, like, unit. It's more for, like, squad-based combat and stuff like that. Where Classic, they eject. But I personally didn't lose a single one of my mechs. We had 2 auto kills, which means normally headshots, which would kill the pilot outright. And then otherwise, we killed probably 15, 20 mechs. So if canonically the pilot has the choice to turn the ejectors on or off when the mech reaches a certain level of damage, or they can manually trigger them, most pirates have that disabled because of just reasons. mostly like honor and stuff. Because, you know. Can't talk healing a dungeon? Okay. Hi, Kiki. Well, you gotta think, the setting is, it's futuristic knights. Like, that's, if you go through the Battletech lore, like, they legitimately start, Pony Expressing, because we don't have faster than, we get fast in, like, travel, but we don't get faster than, like, communications for another couple hundred years. So, the Pony Express takes forever to get from star system to star system, because, travel itself is instantaneous in the Battletech universe, but the, what actually takes time is charging the solar sails and stuff. So, we fall back into feudalism basically out of necessity, because, like, if you have a, you know, local feudal governor or something like that, you at least have commands and stuff if something happens or you don't hear from anyone for, you know, 20 years. So it kind of built into where battlemech or like battlemech pilots and stuff are basically knights. So the whole codes of honor and shit are all over the place. Also, there are certain mechs where just like certain mechs don't have ejector seats. Like the assassin is known as a death trap because the assassin does not have ejector seats. I don't have an assassin here. The assassin also has canonically has a motorcycle seat instead of a piloting a command couch. Gives you the puppy eyes. I'm pretty sure you can have a pet near Gigante in the new Stories game. How you feeling, Kiki? I'm here. I feel that. I am struggling to make the brain right now. Also, it's St. Patrick's Day, and I'm not drinking, which is a surprise. It's opposite day. In 2 weeks? What, letting your medicine get out of your system or something? Birthday? You didn't tell me your birthday was in 2 weeks. You didn't tell me when your birthday was. If you drink for your birthday, just be careful, because you got the meds. 30th. Ah! March 30th. Uh-huh, I believe you. I might be returning to Horseland. On the 30th. Do actually have to go back down there for a day, but it's only gonna be a day trip. So. Maybe if I go fucking exploring in the middle of the night, I'll be able to actually find snacks then. Birthday Horseland. The Kingdom of Nay. What, Horseland? Look, the Kingdom of Nay is a very terrifying place. Have you ever seen have you ever seen all of the Horse King's men? They couldn't put Humpty Dumpty back together. I hate myself for that one. It might be the most dad joke I've ever said on stream. Would he be proud? He says stupid shit. Yeah, but normally if we say stupid shit, he calls us idiots. Not everyone can believe in the power of Nay. I don't know what that was for. Yes, fair. Mood. There are so many things to edge highlight on this model. There's so many things to edge on this model. We edging. We currently edging. I'm gonna edge all over all my minis. Ah. Fuck Kiki. All edging all the time. What, Blue? Do I have to unedge all this? No. I don't have any sharp things out today. It's well established why you can't have sharp things, Kiki. I keep wishing for one more fool, one I heard. Just one more fool, in the dirt. Just one more. It's because your job is concerningly lax in their safety protocols. Aha. Aha. Class, do we believe the Kiki? I personally don't.
Why is life falling? I never on the golden throne. Why? Eventually I will return. Every young will burn. Yes, why? With the power claws in, I will grant to a golden throne. Won't die alone. Did you have enough snow to go sledding? Oh shit. Power claws in. I won't bow to a golden throne. I won't die alone, won't die alone. Just roll down. I've done that. I've done that. I've also snowboarded off a second story roof in July, but that's beside the point. My legs are dangling off the edge. The bottom of my bottle is the only friend. If I wish I can, I'm gone, 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 gone. My legs are dangling off. What part of that? Me snowboarding off the roof? Well, see, I was 16. There was a camera involved. The house I grew up in was a single-story house when my grandmother bought it. My great-grandfather, who was her father, added a second or a second story, and an attic to it. But in the process, converted it into more of a barn-style building, like barn-style roof. So there was a very sharp slope. It was like a kind of normal arch roof, and then a very sharp slope for the last 5 feet. Well, it was July. I was 16. I don't remember what Jackass just came out, but a Jackass just came out, and my significant other at the time was there, and my friend dared me to do it, and I was 16, and had just watched Jackass, and was trying to, not back down in front of my significant other, and I snowboarded off a roof, and sprained both ankles. I don't know what you want from me. like that is the least dangerous thing I did as a child. Actually, that's not true, but still. Look, there's a reason I say that I didn't expect to make it to, to 18. And here I am, mid-30s. My legs are dangling off the edge. Bottom of the bottle is the only friend. It's my wrist again. I'm gone, 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 gone. My legs are dangling off the edge. My bullet pills didn't work again. Don't bullet in my head. I'm gone, gone, gone. Yeah. Not for lack of trying. Yet I've never broken a bone. That was also the last year I owned a skateboard. I was, literally just riding it. Wasn't even doing anything crazy. And, was just riding it to my friend's house. Went to pop up on the curb in front of the 7-Eleven. And my back truck caught the edge of the curb, and my board shot out from underneath me, and I slammed my face into the curb and broke my glasses. And, the board was busted, and, after that, and I just never bought another one. Transformer ankle. How many screws you got in there? Anything for $20. Jesus Christ, what did you do? Fell. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I'll do anything for $20. I'd sell my life or soul. Off the ball. 15. So I'm trying to think. I got a concussion when I was 17. Got thrown off the hood of my friend's car. Ironic, because I played hockey as a kid, and I didn't get a concussion until I'd stopped playing hockey. I was a manager at Burger King, shift supervisor at Burger King, and it was a really shitty day, and I got my friend to come in and help because we had a ton of call outs, and we were just super busy. And I saw him pull in the lot, and I ran out and hugged the hood of his car, and as a joke, he tapped the gas pedal stuck, and it launched me off the hood of the car. Because he slammed on the brakes, yeah. Boyfriend's gone. You can just pretend. No introduction. Who's the greatest sin? Where did we begin? Yeah, that was a genuine accident, though. You go pull for... Jesus Christ. Yeah, I didn't go to the doctor until 2 days later, though. Because, we were just super busy. So I walked back into Burger King, kept working my shift, and then, I was, getting dizzy and stuff, and the store manager came in, because she was working the closing shift that day, and she looks at me and goes, what's wrong with you? And I told her what happened, and she goes, why didn't you call me before? You said you blacked out for a minute. I'm like, yeah. She's like, why didn't you call me before? I would have come in earlier so you can go to the doctor. I'm like, I'm gonna go home and go to sleep. She goes, don't! So instead I went home and played video games. Went to the doctor like 2 days later when the headache wouldn't go away. This is over before it ever began. This was fresh like the devil's picture. This was over before it ever began. I am painting the mecha butt crack. Right. I feel like everyone just heard that story and went, wow, so much makes sense now. You know what, you're done. I'm not doing anything fancy for you. Yeah. I'll revisit you if I wish later. But you're done for now. Mostly because you have too much shit going on. Fuck you, blood ass. Alright, yeah. I think we are going to end early tonight, though. Let me swap to my other PC here. Haha, there we go. Now you can hear me. Hello! Alright. Yeah, I am gonna go ahead and end because, honestly, my eyes hurt. Let me see who we got live. Hello. So my plan right now is I'm going to the store to play some games tomorrow because I don't get to do that very often anymore. I will be here afterwards, probably. What we might do is, teach people to, play the Gundam card game if they want, or I might just work on these guys a little bit more. I don't know. We'll see what happens tomorrow. We'll see how late I get home. Let's see who we have. Genesis is working on some models. Signum's playing 40k. Small Dragon's playing Cabernet. Fuck it, we'll drop on Krim. We don't drop on Krim that often. Alright, you all know him. Krim's one of my best friends in the entire world. Please give him love, treat him well. But yeah, so that's my plan right now for tomorrow. I don't know what's really going on yet. Like I said, it depends on how late I decide to stay at the game store. But yeah, so that's it. So, let me go ahead and start this raid here. Have a good night, Kiki. Krim's playing Night Rain. I don't know who he's playing Night Rain with. I think he's just playing Night Rain. Anyway, we're gonna go and drop over there, and then I'm gonna go and rest because my eyes hurt. But thank you all for coming. Thank you for hanging out. Sorry for cutting it short tonight, but yeah. Anyway, I will see you all sometime tomorrow. So have a good night tonight, have a good day tomorrow, and until next time, class is dismissed. Night.